Filipino adults occupy a big part in our society, and they play an important role in nation building. They have potentials that can be tapped to help our country move towards progress. Of more than 100 million Filipinos, 1 in 10 are adults aged 10 to 19 or more than 20 million young Filipinos. While they are forced to reckon with, they are currently faced with different problems and threats that undermine their health and well-being. One of the serious issues facing young Filipinos is early pregnancy. Teenage pregnancy among Filipinos remains high and is now considered as a national social emergency. Based on a 2017 National Demographic and Health Survey, percent of Filipinos aged 15 to 19 were pregnant or have already given a birth. There is an increasing trend in the number of teens, aged 10 to 14 giving birth, and end of number of repeat pregnancies, second pregnancy among these young girls. About 2,250 live births from very young adults and mothers were reported in 2018. Data from 2011 and 2018 show a generally increasing pattern in the number of repeat pregnancies, second pregnancy among minor mothers. This alarming data places the Philippines of one of the top spots of countries with the highest rate of teenage pregnancy in Southeast Asia.
Ilan taon na po kayo?
18 po.
Ano po ang unang pumasok sa isip nyo nang malaman nyo po na nagdadalang tao po kayo?
Nagsisi tapos sa disappoint.
Ilang taon na po kayo nung nagdadalang tao po kayo?
15 po.
O reaction na magulo yun nung nalaman po nagdadalang tao kayo?
Nagalit po pero wala na din pong nagawa. Nandiyan na daw po.
Sa ngayon po, ilan na po naging anak?
Isa lang po, namatay po yung dalawa.
Sa mura niyo pong edad, paano niyo po naaalagaan yung anak niyo po?
Suporta ng magulang tsaka gabay ng asawa.
Ano pong pinagkakakitaan nyo ngayon?
Yung asawa ko pa nagtatrabaho po sa kalakalan.
So, kamusta po kayo ngayon?
Okay naman po, nakakayanan naman po lahat.
Ano pa rin po ba kayong ipagpatuloy ang inyong pag-aaral?
Opo, para po sa pangarap ko sa anak ko.
Ano pong pangarap nyo para sa mga anak nyo?
Makapagtapos po, tapos po magkameron ng magandang kinabukasan.
Ano po mapapayo nyo sa katulad namin kabataan?
Kung magpadalos-dalos ang desisyon, isipin po lahat.
These are mere realities faced by Filipino adolescents, but what is being done to enable them to face such challenges? As duty bearers of the society, we need to prioritize their needs and invest in them so that they can achieve their full potential of their health and well-being. They are important because they are our future innovators, leaders, and agents of change. Imagine every sector of the society in the country working together in reduction of teen pregnancies, a different picture and a different reality. They will be equipped with appropriate knowledge and life skills. They will have access to reproductive health services. Eventually, there will be no more children having children. Working together to fight this issue will not only change many adults and stories and future for the better, but most importantly, we will be laying the foundation for a stronger and developed nation. Shaping and investing in our adults' future will reap us great benefits in the years to come.